أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي شرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course 2. It's not the course 2, it's I think. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course 3, page 9.A, Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 62. We saw that each juz has been divided in 4 parts and each part has 5 pages. The first juz also has 4 parts. The first 5 pages we studied in QC2. They were having 37 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah and the Surah Al-Fatih. The next 5 pages we are studying in this QC3, starting with 38 up to 76, mean the 39 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. The next 5 pages, inshallah, we will study in QC4, starting with 77 up to 105, mean the 29 ayahs. And the last 5 pages of Juz 1, we will study in QC5, starting with 106 up to 141 ayah, mean total 141 ayah will be covered in Juz 1. The first 5 pages we kept in QC2 on the right hand. The next 5 pages we are keeping on the left hand, so the 10 pages they are in front of us. Let's revise the page 6 pointers. Yes, what are the page 6 pointers?
The result of guidance, Dawah to Bani Israel, do good deeds, fear the day.
Result of guidance, Dawah to Bani Israel, do good deeds, fear the day. What's about the 7th page?
The rescue from Pharaoh, 40 nights, repent from calves worship, show Allah.
Rescue from Pharaoh, 40 nights, repent from calves worship, show Allah. What's about the 8th page pointers?
Enter the town, dua for water, demand for food, punishment.
Enter the town, dua for water, demand for food, punishment. Let's revise the brief pointers for the page 6. Yes.
Guidance Bani Israel, good deeds,
Bani
the day.
Israel, good deeds, the day.
Guidance, Bani Israel, good deeds, the day. What about the 7th pointers, 7th page pointers, brief?
Pharaoh, 40, calf, show. Allah.
Pharaoh, 40, calf, show. What's about the 8th page pointers in brief?
Town, water, food, punishment.
Town, water, food, punishment. Let's to proceed the 9th page. The first pointer is rule of faith and deeds. Second is promise under the two. Third, Saturday violation. And the fourth one is the cow story. Let's to keep them on the fingers. Yes, what are the pointers for the page 9?
Rule of faith and deeds. Promise under Torah. Saturday violation. The cow story.
Rule of faith and deeds, promise under Tur, Saturday violation, the cow's story. So what are the brief pointers for the page 8?
Rule, promise, violation, the cow story.
Rule, promise, violation, the cow story. Let's to go for the first pointer, that is rule of faith and deeds. The link with the previous verses is Allah talked about the punishment to evil people. Now he talks about the rewards for the good ones. So this is ayat of today. If somebody want to recite, please recite. Okay, Satar bhai, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والنصارى والصابئين من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وعمل صالحا فلهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون صدق الله العظيم.
Two conditions were necessary for success: correct faith and good actions as defined by the Quran and Sunnah. Allah will reward good people with rewards, the everlasting and perfect blessing. So let's go for the identification of the word inna. Inna is a harf or shar. Allazina is an ism masula, plural ism for the masculine. Amanu is a Madi verb vowel is telling from Amana. Amanu is a four-letter Babe fall verb. Wawa is a harf. Allazina again is masula, plural for the masculine. The singular is Allazi. Hadu. Hadu is a Madi verb from Hada, Hadu. So Waw Alif is the sign for the Madi here. The next Waw is a harf. An-Nasara, Alif Lam telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. As-Sabiina. Asabina alif lam telling it's an ism, yanun telling it's a masculine plural ism. Man is a ism mausula, mean it's an ism. Mana again the four-letter verb with starting hamza. So babe ifal pattern is aslam. Billahi bi is a harf, Allah is a ism jalala ism. Waw is a harf. Al-yawm is a ism. Al-akhirah it's an ism. Look the both words al-yawm and al-akhirah. Both are starting with alif lam, both are single, both are masculine, both are majroor, having the kasra at time. So they are the pair of sifa, mean murakkabi tawsifi. Wawa is a harf. Amila is a three-letter verb from Babi Samia. Amila yamalu, amal we have done in QC1. Salihan, the double fatah, the fatatan, telling is an ism. Fa is a harf, la is a harf, hum is a zamir ism. Ajur is a ism, hum is a zamir ism. Inda is again ism. We learn in QC1. Inda and ma, they are both ism. Rob is a ism, him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf, la is a harf. Khawfun, the double dhamma, mean dhammatan, telling it's an ism. Alayhim, Allah is a harf, him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf, la is a harf. Hum is a zamir ism. Yahzanun, the mudari verb. Remove the ilamat mudari. Waun is a plural sign. Remove the both. We are left with root letter hazanun. Hazanun, it is hazina yahzanu hazan. Bab samia, three-letter sound verb. So let's have another look on the same. Inna is a harf. Allazina is a sam. Amanu is a verb. Wa is a harf. Allazina is sam. Hadu is again a fail verb. Waw is a harf. An-Nasara is sam. Waw is a harf. As-Sabiina isam. Man is a isam. Amana is a verb fail. B is a harf. Allah ismi jalala isam. Waw is a harf. Al-Yawm isam. Al-Akhira isam. Wa harf. Amila is a verb fail. Salihan again is a ism. Fa is a harf. La is a harf. Is a zamir ism. Ajur is a ism. Is a zamir ism. Inda is a ism. Rab is a ism. Him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf. La is a harf. Khawfun and again ism. Ala is a harf. Him is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf. La is a harf. Is a zamir ism. Yahzanun is a mudari verb. So look, all those which are red, they are haruf, mean the harf. All those which are blue in color, they are ism, mean the noun. Aman, these green, all they are verb, mean the fi'l. Look, the new words in each line. One, cipher. It means less than one in each line. Let's go word for word and the phrase for phrase, translation and explanation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله. Inna is a harf and is a shart. Allazina, those, amanu, believe. Wallazina, and those, hadu, became Jews. Wan Nasara, and the Christians. Wasabiina, the Sabiins. Man amana, among them, who believed. Amana, believe, billahi, in Allah. Wal yawmil, and the day, al-akhirah, the last day, mean the hereafter. Wa amila, and did, salihan, righteous deed. Falahum, so for them, ajruhum is a reward for them, in the near Rabbihim, their Lord. Wala, and not khawfun, fear, alayhim, on them. Wala, and not whom they, yahzanun, grieve. So there the two specific words are used, khawf and hazn. Khawf is the fear of something happening in the future. Just like you may have a fear for lost something or some disease or some life loss. That is the fear. But when something has already happened in past, then it becomes the grief. It is not the hazn. That hazn is the grief past. If you lost something, or if you have a life loss or anything of some near and dear, then it becomes the hazn. So inna allazina, from inna allazina amanu, the condition starts. Wallazina, those, hadu, became the Jews. Wan Nasara, the Christian, was Sabiin. Sabiin were those who were having belief in the skies, the nar, and fire, and stars. And sometimes they were believing in Allah also. So they were having a different type of religion. In the time of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Prophet, there were some people, they were on these religions, though they claim they are on the religions of Ibrahim. Man, those, amana billahi, believed in Allah, wal yawmil akhirah, on the day of hereafter, wa amila salihan, and they did the good deeds. Falahum, from it, falahum, this is the answer of the condition. The shart, jawab shart is start from fa. So falahum, for them, ajruhum is a reward, in the Rabbihim, near their Lord. Wala, and not khawfun alayhim, they will not having the fear. Walahum yazanun, and they will not grieve. Abu Huraira reported Allah's Messenger ﷺ as saying, verily Allah does not look at your faces and your wealth, but He looks at your heart and your deeds. Inna allazina, mean all humans and races are equal in the sight of Allah. His law is just and same for all. Man amana til wa amila, whoever fulfill two conditions, faith and good actions, will succeed. Most important is to note that the faith and good actions are those that are defined by the Quran and the Hadith, or by the earlier prophets or people in their times. Some people mischievously translate this verse by adding and after Sabines. The meanings in that case becomes indeed those who believed, and the Jews and the Christians and Sabines and whoever believes in Allah and the last day. In other words, all religions are equal. However, the ayah does not have an. Therefore, the meaning is that whether they are Muslim, Jews, Christians, or Sabians, the success is only for those who have correct faith and do the right action. فَلَهُمْ أَجْرُهُمْ مِنْ أَجْرُهُمْ. Allah has already given us everything in this life. Our obedience to Him does not equal even a fraction of just one blessing, such as our eyes or ears. But He is so kind and merciful that He promises us rewards for doing the good. When Allah gives the reward, you can imagine how great it will be, especially compared to this world, which is not worth even the wing of a mosquito in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La khawfun alayhim mean negates any evil that may fall on them in future. La yahzanun mean negates any ill feelings because of the past. Difference between the la khawfun alayhim and the la yahzanun that they themselves may be afraid, but Allah says no fear on them. They will have safe future, no fear from any side. The difference between la yahzanun and la hum yahzanun is that la yahzanun mean others may also not grieve. La hum yahzanun, only they will not grieve, others will be grieve. Alif. Now it's your turn, please kindly somebody recite it.
I can do that, sir.
Okay, Fatima Zahra, please go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والنصارى والصابئين من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وعمل صالحا فلهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Indeed, alladhina, those who amanu, believed, wow, and alladhina, those who hadu, became Jews, wan nasara, and Christians, was Sabiina, and Sabians, man amana billahi, those who believed in Allah, wal yawmil akhiri, and the last day, wa amila, and did righteous deed, wa amila salihan, and did righteous deeds, falahum ajruhum, so for them is their reward, in the Rabbihim, with their Lord, wala khawfun, and wala khawfun alayhim, and no fear will be on them, wala hum yahzanun, and nor will they grieve.
Jazakallah khairan. Let's go, sister, for the translations once again. Indeed, those who believed and those who became Jews and Christians and Sabians, who believed in Allah and the last day and did the righteous deeds, will have their rewards with their Lord. They will have no fear, nor will they grieve. So let's go for the lesson. Two conditions are necessary for success: correct faith and good actions, as defined by the Quran and the Sunnah. Allah will reward good people with everlasting and perfect blessing. So let's pray. Oh Allah, help us to be strong in faith and in doing the good actions, and make a plan. Inshallah, I will try my best to strengthen my faith by studying the Quran and the Hadith. Let's go for the asma. Ajar, plural is ujur. Ujur. The three-letter verbs are amila, ya'malu, amal, amilun, ma'mulun, amalun. And mim lam is the root letter. Babi, samia. Here the word amila, the past verb has come. Salaha, yaslahu, islah. Saleh, that's salah. Swad lam ha is the root letter and bab is fatah. Here the saleha, the ism has come in saleh. Hazina, yazanu, ihzan, hazinun, mahzunun, haznun or huzun. It have two masdar. Hazanun is the root letter, babi samya. Here it has come mudare verb. Yahzanun. Yahzanun from yahzanun plural. So this is the alima table. If somebody kindly do the 6 keys for this table.
Assalamu
Okay,
alaikum.
Sister Aisha Abdullahi.
Alima, he knew. Ya'lamu, he knows. I'lam, know. Alimun, scholar. Ma'lumun, the one to be knew. Ilmun, to know.
Root letter. And lam.
Ain, lam, mim.
And bab is Samiya. The next one is Salaha. Yes, we will do the 6 key for Salaha.
Should I do, sir?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Salaha, yaslahu, islah, islahu, salih, salahun.
Swad lam ha is the ruler, bab is fatah. The next is Hazina. Yes, Sister Fozia, please unmute yourself and do the 6 key for this verb.
حزن يحزن احزن حازن محزون حزن. Root letter حاء زر and nun. Verb سمع.
Good. Let's go for the weak verbs, the Hamza verbs, and the repeated word. Among them is Hada, Yahudu, Hud, Haid, Mahud, Fi, and is it Hud. Ha Waudal is the root, and Bab is Nasra. The next is Ajara, Yajuru, Ujur, Ajir, Majur, Ajar. Hamza Jim Ra is the root letter and Bab is Nasara. Next is Khafa, Yakhafu, Khaf, Khaif, Makhaf, Khaf and Khifat. It have two masdar. Kha Waufa is the root letter. What is the Bab? Khafa, Yakhafu, Khif. What is the Bab?
Fataha.
No.
What is the Samia then?
Yes, it's Samya. It's in the Mazi third stage. It shows Khafa, Khafu, Khifta. When it comes Khifta, there the Kasra appear for the Samya. So this is the Hada table. Please do some 6 key for this.
Okay, sir, I'm doing. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
Hada, Yahudu, Hud. Haid, Haud. Root letter, Ha, Waw, Dal, Bab, Nasara.
Nasr. The next is Ajara. Yes, somebody do the 6 key for Ajara.
Assalamu alaikum.
Abdullahi.
Ajara, Ya'juru, Ujur. Ajirun, Ma'jurun, Ajrun.
Hamza Jim Ra is the ruler, Bab is Nasra. The next is Khafa. Yes, the 6 key for Khafa. Okay, Sister Fozia.
خاف يخاف خف خائف مخوف خوف.
It has two masdar, khawf and khifa or khifat. And what are the root letter?
Kha'u, alf, and ya.
No, alif is never a root letter.
Kha'u, fa'u, and ya.
Kha, wa, and fa. Wow, wow. It is not alif, actually, it's wow. Okay, what is the bab?
Bab is Nasara.
No.
Sami'a.
Samia. This is bab Samia. Oh,
Yes.
there is no mazid feel. Let's to go for the grammar part. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Course 3, page 9.8. Today we will start a weak verb, alqa. Alqa have 4 letters. It's on the pattern of babe ifal because it starts with hamza. It have the ya, so it's a weak verb. We saw from alima 3 letter, allama the 4 letter word. From salima 3 letter we learned the aslama 4 letter, and we say this allama and aslama, they are mazid fi because they have an extra letters in them. So then we learn 3 sentences. Talim and muhasaba are very important in Islam. From talim we say allama, from muhasaba we say hasaba, for Islam we say aslama. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. From ikhtilaf we say ikhtalafa, from istighfar we say istighfara. The third sentence was do tadabbur and tadarus to have a better inqilab to Allah. From tadabbur we say tadabbura, from tadarus we say tadarasa, from inqilab we say inqalaba. In QC1 we learned the 4 sound verbs fataha, nasara, daraba, samir. In QC2 we learned the weak words just like wahaba, wada, qala, zada, da, hada. And the third group was the repeated verb just like zanna and dolla. And the fourth group was the hamza verb just like amara, sala, kara. In QC3 we learned there are another type of verb called the mazid fi, and they also have the sound verbs just like allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istaghfara, tadabbara, tadarasa, and inqalaba. And they also have the weak verbs walla, nada, alqa. We have studied. Today we are going to study another word, alqa, that is weak. They also have the repeated word. Of course, they also have the hamza word. We will study slow and gradually. Alqa. How many letters do you find in alqa?
4.
4 letters.
4 letters starting with hamza. So Babe
Yes.
default pattern is aslam, but it's a weak word because it's have a ya. Let's to have the table. The table follow the table of hada. We study in QC2. Hada, hado, hadaita, hadaitu, hadaitum, hadaina, hadat. So on the root letter there is no dhamma in the madi. Alqa, he costed. Alqaw, they cost. Alqaita, you cost. Alqaitu, I cost. Alqaitum, you all cost. Alqaina, we cost. Alqat, she cost. Yes, now it's your turn. Somebody should revise this Mati table. Okay, Yahya, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Qa, he casted. Al-Qaw, they casted. Al-Qaita, you casted. Al-Qaitu, I casted. Al-Qaitum, you all casted. Al-Qaina, we casted. Al-Qait, she casted.
Alqat, she.
Hada,
No,
Hada, the
it
guy.
is just for the pattern. It is shown how we will pronounce them. Otherwise,
Oh.
this is not included. This is the
Okay.
Madi table, you see. Alqa, plural alqaw, alqaita, alqaitu, alqaitun, alqaina, alqat. So if I ask question, hal alqa, how you will reply me?
Naam alqa.
Naam Al-Qa.
If I say hal alqaw, no, it's
Naam
Naam
alqaw.
Naam
alqa.
Al-Qaw.
if the question is hal alqaita,
نعم
نعم
ألقيت.
ألقيت.
If the question become plural, هل ألقيتم?
نعم
نعم
ألقينا.
ألقينا. أكلت
So
أكلنا.
the mudare come on the madi mudare pattern of the hada. Yahdi, Yahaduna, Tahadi, Ahadi, Tahduna, Nadi. So it will be Yulki, he caused. Yulkuna, they caused. Tulki, you caused. Ulki, I caused. Tulkuna, you all caused. Nulki, we caused. Tulki, she caused. Now it's your turn. Who would like to revise? Yes. Okay, Abdul Rashid, go ahead this time.
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother.
Yulki, he cast. Yulkuna, they cast. Tulki, you cast. Ulki, I cast. Tulkuna, you all cast. Nulki, we cast. Tulki, she cast.
Okay. Yes, Tariq, you have unmuted. You want? Okay, you also repeat the same.
Yulki, he cast. Yulkuna, they cast. Tulki, you cast. Ulki, I cast. Tulkuna, you all cast. Nulki, we cast. Tulki, she cast.
Okay, let's see the spoken Arabic. Yes, there is a pattern shown. Look, from Yahdi, Yahduna, Yakfi, Yakfuna, Yakdi, Yakduna, Yuwalli, Yuwalluna, Yunadi, Yunan. In Mudare, the Dhamma comes back. Yulki, Yulkuna. While in Madi, on the root letter, there was no Dhamma. This Dhamma on the Ta, it is not the root letter. Ta is not a root letter, it's a pronoun which is attached with the verb. Tum, it is again, it's not the root letter. Root letter is this Lam Kafia. Look, on Lam Kafia, no Dhamma in Mas. Yes, in Mudare, in the plural, Dhamma comes back. Just like Yahdi, Yahduna, Yakfi, Yakfuna, Yakti, Yakduna, Yuwalli, Yuwalluna, Yunadi, Yunaduna. So this is a Mudare. Actually, Yulki, Yulkuna, Tulki, Ulki, Tulkuna, Nulki, and Yatulki. If I ask Hal Yulki, what will be the answer from you?
Naam yulki.
If the plural come Hal Yulkuna,
Naam yulki.
Una.
if I say Hal Tulki,
نعم.
Naam
نعم ألقي.
if I say Hal Nulki,
نعم.
نعم نلقي.
yulki.
نعم. تلقونا.
yes. If I say Hal Nulki, you will say Nam Tulkuna. If I say Hal Tulkuna, the answer is Nam Nulki. They are
Okay.
replacing each other. You have to be very careful in listening. What is the question coming? If the question coming Hal Tulkuna, this is the question. Hal Tulkuna. The answer you will say yes. No, no. If in the question
نلقي.
he gives you Hal Nulki, you will go for the answer Tulki. Nam Tulkuna. Let's to make the Amr. Amr is made always from the Mudare. Alka is the Madi. Yulki is the Mudare. We remove the Ilamat Mudare. We put the Sakun on the last letter. Look, the moment we were making the Amr, the first Ya disappeared. Because it's a weak verb. It's always finished. So we remove the Ya and it is not pronounceable because Lam is Sakun. Kaf is having Kasra. So we bring a Hamza. But remember, this Hamza is not coming as normal Hamza. When we were making the Amr in QC1, what we were doing? When we were putting a Hamza, either we were putting a Kasra or Dhamma. Never put it a Fatah. Look. Fa'ala yafalu if'al Kasra. Ja'ala yajalu ij'al with Kasra. Samia yasmau isma kasra. Daraba yadribu idrib kasra. Alima yalamu ilam kasra. Amila yamalu emal kasra. Fataha yaftahu ifta kasra. Of course, Nasara yansuru unsur dhamma. Zakara yazkuru uzkur dhamma. Khalaka yakhluku ukhluk dhamma. Abada yabudu bud dhamma. We were either putting kasra or dhamma. We never put it fatah. Here we are putting fatah. Why? Because when the first form of mazi comprise 4 letters, its amr may have fatah in case of babe ifal. Only babe ifal. This is babe ifal because it starts 4 letters starting hamza, so it's will have a hamza mandatory, lazim, must with fatah. Alki. So we say ihdi, ihdu, ikfi, ikfu, ikdi, ikdu, walli, wallu, nadi, nadu. So we say alki, alku. The tama come back in amar also. La tulki, la tulku. Alki, cast. Alku, cast you. La tulki, don't cast. La tulku, don't cast you all. So this is the amar. Alki, alku. La tulki, la tulku. The dhamma has come back, which was disappeared in the madi. If I ask alki, you put or you cast, well, how you will reply me?
Ulki.
Ulki in mudare. If I say alku, reply me
Nulki.
tulki.
Nulki.
So how we'll make the file? We put a meme with dhamma in the beginning, and in this case from alka it become mulkin, and maful will be mulkan with double kasra and with double fatha. Alka, the masdar, mean the action is ilqa. So mulkin, the one who cast, mulkan, the one who is casted, ilqa to cast. Look, it does not having double dhamma. It is having double kasra and double fatha. File with double kasra, full with double fatha. So this is the madi table. Alqa, he casted. Alqaw, they casted. Alqaita, you casted. Alqaitu, I'll casted. Alqaitum, you all casted. Alqaina, we casted. Alqat, she casted. What about the mudare? Yulki, he casts. Yulkuna, they cast. Tulki, you cast. Ulki, I cast. Tulkuna, you all cast. Nulki, we cast. Tulki, she cast. What about the amr? Alki, cast. Alko, cast. La tulki, don't cast. La tulku, don't cast you all. Mulkin, the one who cast. Mulkan, that one is casted. Ilqa, to cast. Now it's your turn. Yes, who would like to revise this table? Yes, I see 2 people. Okay, you will do but turn by turn. Yes, Tariq, go first, you then Yahya.
Alka, he casted. Alkau, they casted. Alkaita, you casted. Alkaitu, I casted. Alkaitum, you all casted. Alkaina, we casted. Alqat, she casted. Yulki, he cast. Yulkuna, they cast. Tulki, you cast. Ulki, I cast. Tulkuna, you all cast. Nulki, we cast. Tulki, she cast. Alki, cast. Alku, you cast you all. La tulki, don't cast. La tulku, don't cast you all. Mulkin, one who casts. Mulkan, the one who is casted. Ilka, to cast.
Yes, Yahya.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, Alqa, he casted. Alqaw, they casted. Alqaita, you casted. Alqaitu, I casted. Alqaitum, you all casted. Alqaina, we casted. Alqat, she casted. Yulki, he cast. Yulkuna, they cast. Tulki, you cast. Ulki, I cast. Tulkuna, you all cast. Nulki, we cast. Tulki, she cast. Alki, cast. Alku, cast you all. La tulki, don't cast. La tulku, don't cast you all. Mulkin, one who cast. Mulkan, the one who is casted, ilqa, to cast.
Good. So look this table carefully. In the mudare, you find all the ilamat mudare having dhamma. While normally we were having fatha. Fa'ala yafalu, yafalu, ya has a fatha. Nasara yansuru, ya has a fatha. All they have fatha. But here we are having alka yulki, yulki with dhamma. And all yulku, yulkuna, tulki, yulki, dhamma. Because when they first form a madi is four letter, just like alka is a four letter, the mudare will be with dhamma. Just like allama yu'allimu with dhamma. Hasaba yuhasibu with dhamma. Aslama yuslimu with dhamma. Alka yulki with dhamma. The second difference is that any verb which is coming from babe ifal, mean the four letter with hamza, its amr will always, must, compulsory, mandatory will have a fatha, dhamma. Alki, alku, la tulki, la tulku. The rest four letter may not be having dhamma with fatha. Just like allama yuallimu allim, no hamza, no fatha. Hasaba yuhasibu hasib, this is also a four letter, no hamza. But when you say aslama yuslimu aslim, the hamza with fatha mandatory. Alka yulki alki. So these are the two more important points. Yes, third point is in case of the file in weak letter, it comes with double kasra and maful come with double fatha. So these are the 3 points you have to remember in this case. So 6 keys are alka, he caused, yulki, he caused, alki, caused, mulkin, the one who caused, mulkan, the one who is casted, ilqa, to cast. Throw down whatever you will throw down. It's amr. Alka, yulki, alki. The plural is ilku. Alku. So alku, whatever you have, alku ma antum mulkuna. Wal kafil ardi. Wa al kafil ardi. Wa alka. Wa mean and alka, he put it on fil ardi, on the ground. And he put on earth. Hal alkaita asaka? Yes. What will be the answer in Arabic? Hal alkaita asaka?
نعم ألقيت أساك.
ألقيت أساق.
No, asi, not asaka.
نعم ألقيت أسي.
Asi.
Asi. Ka will also change.
نعم.
It will have double chain. Nam alkaitu. Alkaita will change into alkaitu. Asaka will change into asai. Yes, I will put my stick on the earth. So on the pattern of this alka, there is a verb auha. Let's to develop the table. Auha, auhu, auhaita, auhaitu, auhaitum, auhaina, auhat. Mudarij. Yuhi, yuhuna, turhit, urhi, turhuna, nurhi, turhi. Amariz. Auhi, auhu, la turhi, la tuhu, mohin, mohan, ihaun. So this is the 6 keys. Auha, yuhi, auhi, mohin, mohan, ihaun. Hamza, this is sorry, the waw, ha, ya is the root letter and bab is ifal. We learned this verb ifal, and I said you if add in it ta, it become bab iftial. If you add nun in the ifal, it become infial. If you add alif in ta, it become istifal. The fifth one I said this is feminine mufal. 3 left, add in each ta with another word. With ta ya taf'il, with talif tafawul, with ta'in taf'ul. So you got the 8 word if'alun, iftialun, infialun, istifalun, mufa'latun, taf'ilun, tafa'ulun, taf'ulun. In QC1 we learn the sound word Fataha yaftahu iftah, nasara yansuru unsur, daraba yadribu idrib, samia yasma isma. In QC2, we learned the weak verbs. Wa'ada ya'idu id, qala yaqulu qul, zada yazidu zid, da'a yad'udu, hada yahdi ihdi, sha'a yashau sha, wahaba yahabu hub. And we learned the repeated word. Dalla yadillu dilla, zanna yazunnu zunna, massa yamassu massa. In this QC3, we learned these 8 sound verbs. Allama yu'allimu allim, hasaba yuhasibu hasib, aslama yuslimu aslib, tadabbara yatadabbaru tadabbur, tadarasa yatadarasu tadaras, inkalaba yankalabu inkalib, ikhtalafa yakhtalifu ikhtalib, istaghfara yastaghfiru istaghfir. Today we are going to have very important bonus point. We will try to understand the Mazid fi identification. Find out the root letters from Slasi Mujarrad. This is Fa and Lam, mean he did. And the table was, we added Waw Alif, we added Ta with Fatah, with Ta with Dhamma, Ta with and Tum and Na. So we got Fa'ala, Fa'alu, Fa'alta, Fa'altu, Fa'alna, Fa'ala. So it was very easy to find out the root letter of Mahdi. Just remove the ilamat Mahdi, that is Wa, Ta, Tu, Tumna, and you get the root letters. That was very easy. In the Mahdi, the signs at the end, the Ta with Dhamma, Ta with Fatah, Ta with Kasra, Ta with Sakun, Tum, Tunna, Waw, Alif, and Na. These are the signs of Mahdi. So what are the signs of Mahdi? Ta with Dhamma, Ta with Fatah, Ta with Kasra, Ta Sakun, Tum, Tunna, Waw, Alif, and Na. If you find a verb having ending with these words, remove these words. The moment you remove, your root letters are in front of you. For example, if I say Fa'altunna, Fa'altunna, remove the Tunna, Fa and Lam is the root letter. Fa'alna, remove the Na, Fa and Lam is the root. If I say Fatahatum, what is the root letter? Remove the Tum, Fataha is the root letter. So in the Mahdi, it's very easy to find out the root letter. Just remove the sign of Mahdi. What is the sign of Mahdi? These are the signs of Mahdi. Either it will be Ta with Dhamma, Ta with Fatah, Ta with Kasra, Ta with Sakun, Tum, Tunna, Va, Na, etc. Just the moment you remove, the root letters are with you. So Ja'ala, we say is Mahdi. Ja'ala, Ja'alu, Ja'alta, Ja'altu, Ja'altum, Ja'alna. If I want root letter, just remove Va, Ta, Tum, Na. And in all the cases, you feel Jim and Lam is. What will be the Mudare? In the case of Mudare, we saw it is Yaj'alu, plural was Yaj'aluna, Taj'alu, and Ajalu. And their plural was Taj'aluna, Naj'alu. Now, how we can find the root letter? In this case, the ilamat mudare start in the front. And it is either Ya, Ta, Hamza, Nun. Remove it. And in case of plural, you will have Waw, Nun. They are only 2 forms. Yajaluna, Tajaluna. So if you remove the Waw, Nun, so the root letter are in front of you. Yajaluna, remove Yaw and Waw, Nun. What is the root letter? Jim and Lam. Ajalu, remove the Hamza. Jim and Lam is the root letter. So in case of Mudare, you have to identify it and remove the ilamat Mudare. What are that? That is either Hamza, Ta, Ya, Nun. And in case of plural, you have to remove the Waw, Nun from the end. So in Mazid Fi, what happened? The sound verbs, they are 8 in numbers. Actually, they are 16 in grammar. But in Mus'haf, Quran, only 8 has come. So we study 8, we leave the other. And each them, Mazid Fi, the extra letters may be either 1, 2, or 3, not more than 3. In root letter of Mazid Fi, extra letter is always either 1, 2, or 3. When they are 2, 3, they may be double letter in the middle. There may be one letter before the first letter, that is fa. It may be one letter after the first letter, mean the fa. There may be two letters, one before the fa and second after the fa. Or there will be two letters before the fa. Or there will be two letters, one before fa and second double letter. Or there will be three letters before the fa. So these are the formula for the Mazid fi. It's very difficult to memorize. Let's make it simple for you people. We have with double letters only two babs. One is allama, other is tadabbara. Both have a shad in the middle. So with double letters, we have only two forms. What are they?
Allama and Tadabbara.
Allama and tadabbara. Now, what is the difference between allama and tadabbara? How you will differentiate between them? Both are having the shad in the middle.
One is a 4-lettered verb and another one is a 5-lettered verb.
Excellent. 10 for you. 10 out of 10 for you, sister. One is 4 letters, other is 5 letters. If you find any words mazid fi and it is having a shad in the middle, count the letter. If the letters are full, it is allama pattern, means babi tafil. If it's the 5 letter, it is a pattern of tadabbura, means tafa'ul, ta with ain, ta and with ain. The second is with hamza. Three words of mazid fi come with hamza. Look that it may be aslama pattern, it may be ikhtalafa pattern, it may be inqalab. So what is the difference in all the three? How you will differentiate from them, each other? Okay, you will say aslama is a 4 letter, right? What is ikhtalafa? It's a 5 letter. Inqalab, again 5 letter. It's very easy, 4 letter and 5 letter. But how you will differentiate between the 5 letters, both ikhtalafa and inqalab? What is the difference?
Inqalaba starts with in and noon will be in the second place.
Yes.
But for the second one, ta will be at the third place.
You are absolutely right, sister. The inqalaba start with alif noon. Alif noon, 2 extra letter in the beginning. And the ikhtalafa, it has a 1 letter in the beginning, 1 after the fa kalma, first letter. So this is the difference. First, you will identify the verb is coming with hamza. If it's coming hamza, is it a 4 letter or 5 letter? If it is a 4 letter, it's babi fal, mean aslama pattern. If it's coming 5 letter with hamza in the beginning, then it may be babe it will be babe iftial or babe inifal. The difference is that in babe inifal it start with alif nun. In babe iftial it start with hamza and after follow fa it has a ta. So how many take become? How many bab we have identified so far?
5.
5. How many left?
3.
3.
Okay. The next is with alif comes 2 verbs. What are they? One is hasaba, other comes tadarasa. What is the difference between? Again, one is 4 letter, the second is a
4 letter and 5
letter.
letter.
So it's very easy. If in Bab Tafil part in the Mazid fi, verb comes with 4 letter alif extra in the, it is Babe Mufa'ala. If it is coming 5 letter with alif, then it is coming from Babe Tafa'ul with alif, Tafa'ul. So how many become now with what is left?
The board.
1 only.
So 1 is left. We have completed the 7. We have identified the 7. The last one is with 3 extra letters. And they come in the beginning. Alif sin ta. So istaghfara. The babi is istighfar. So you can identify all the 8 from each other. If they have shad, either it will be 4 letter or 5 letter. If it's 4 letter, babe tafil. If it's 5 letter, it is babe Tafa'ul, ta and
تفاعل
ain, ta and an extra in fa'ila. The three less, you can identify if they are coming with the hamza. It may be 4 letter, 5 letter, 5 letter. If it's 4 letter, it will be babe fa. If 5 letter, look, it has alif nun in the beginning. No, then it will be babe iftia. Alif and ta will be extra. One letter before the first letter fa and other after. And inqilab alif nun. Then two verbs, they come with extra alif. That is hasaba and tadarasa pattern. Mean the 4 letter and the 5 letter. Hasaba is the babe mufa'ala. Tadarasa is the babe tafa'ul, having alif in. And the last is the 3 letter verb, 3 letter extra verb. That is babe istifal. Alif sinta come in the beginning. At time there is no alif. Sinta is still there. Sign. So the mazid fi extra letters may be a double letter, just like allama and what was the next? Allama and tadabbara.
تدبر
It may be a hamza, then it will be 3. Maybe aslama, maybe ikhtalafa,
فيال
inqalaba.
and it may be alif extra. When it is alif extra, it may be hasaba and tadaras.
Tadarasa.
It may be having ta. Alif
استغفر
istifa. So
استغفر
next to have double letter, hamza, alif, ta, alif, sin, ta. So how to find the ba? Suppose we have got ikhrajun, a word. We don't know what is that. We will find the root letter. I told you the weak letter either come in the beginning or after the end. So khara, jim is the root letter. Fit the fa and lam. In place of kha, you fit the fa. In place of ra, fit the ain. In place of jim, fit the lam. So it become if'alun. So we have another word, inqilab. Find the root letter. Yes, give me the root letter from inqilab. Alif nun is extra, and this alif is also extra. So kaf lam ba is the root letter. Root letter is never more than 3, remember, in the mazid fi and the salasi mazid. Yes, rubai, we will not touch the rubai. Rubai is different, that are the 4 letter. But here, kaf lam ba is the root letter. Fit the fa in place of kaf. Fit the ain in place of lam. Fit the lam in place of ba. So it become in fa'al, and it's easy. In the beginning, alif nun, babe in ifal. Direct go for. Okay. From allama we learned the word talim, the ba was taf'il. From hasaba we learned the word muhasaba, the ba was mufa'ala. From aslama we learned the word islam, the ba was if'al. From ikhtalafa we learned the word ikhtilaf, the ba was iftial. From istaghfara we learned the word istighfar, the ba was istifal. From tadabbura we learned the word tadabbur, and the ba was tafa'ul. From tadarasa we learned that tadarus, the ba was tafa'ul. From inqilab we learned the word inqilab, the word is infal. So you can say bab taf'ilun, mafa'alatun, ifalun, iftialun, istifalun, tafa'ulun, tafa'ulun, infialun. So fa and lam is the actually root letter for the one. For example, this is yaqulu. How you will find what is the root letter in this case? Remove the ya. So kaf waw lam is the root letter. Amanna. Find out the root letter.
Hamza, mim, and nun.
Na is the mudari. Na is the madi sign. Remove the na. You are left with hamza, mim, nun. Yukhadi'una. Find out the root letter.
Ha, dal, ain.
Remove the ya ilamat mudare and the plural waw nun. So what is left? Kha, dal, ain. What about amanu? Find out the root letter.
Same. Hamza, mim, nun.
Waw alif is the madi sign. We are finding the madi and mudare sign and removing to find out the root letter. So waw alif is the mudare sign. Remove it. So what is left? Hamza, mim, nun.
Hamza Mim Nun.
Yash'aruna. What is the sign? Ya is the mudari sign. Waw nun is the plural sign. Remove the ya and waw nun. What is the root letter?
Shin, Ain, Ra.
Shin and ra is the root letter.
Shin and Ra.
Fazada.
Za, Ya, Dal, right?
No, you have trapped.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because no mazi sign, no mudari sign. If you take a fa as a extra letter, just like wow, fa, then you can say zada is the verb. Zada is the madi verb. You have to memorize zada and kada. They have
Yazid.
alif in place
It
of
is.
ya.
It is.
So
Yeah.
you say zayada.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. From Yazid.
There may be
That's
some
what.
tricky words which trap you. But remember, you have to memorize during your learning. Zada, kada. We always refer you in QC1. And not the QC2. In QC2, we always refer Zada and Kada, the alif has come as a ya. In Kala and Dua, Kala and Da, the alif has come as a wow.
Wow.
Do you remember in QC2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kanu, give me the root letter.
Kon. Kaf, Waw, Nun.
Oh, Kan. It's Kaf Waw Nun, yes. Because we know alif never be a root letter. It either is Waw or Ya. What about Yukazibuna?
That is easy. Kaf,
Kaf, Dal,
Kaf,
Ba.
Za, and Ba.
Remove the mudari sign and waw noon, sir.
Okay. So this was all about for the ifal. You say ifal at top, it become iftiyal. Ifal at noon, it become infiyal.
Yeah.
Ifal at alif sinta, it become istifal. How many verbs? How many bab?
3.
No.
No. 4. 4.
4, because bab ifal
That's
itself is
infial.
bab. So the fifth one is we say give a muannas mufa'al. So how many? 5. How many left? 3. For 3, you use fa and lam, add in fa lam as what? Ta and ya. It becomes taf'il. Fa and lam add ta and alif. It becomes tafa'ul. Fa and lam add ta and an. It becomes taf'il. So this is the formula. Either you use this formula, right, or either you use the word from Allama Talim, Bab is Taf'il. From Aslama, the Bab is Mufa'ala, the Aslama, that is Bab
Infial.
Bab Ibital. So these are the 3 patterns I give you. Ifal, add ta, iftial, add nun, infial, add alif sinta, istifal, mufa'ala, ta and ya added, taf'il, ta and alif added, tafa'ul, ta and added. So I showed you today the slide, how I add them. Look, once again, back. We have a I say ifal, when I say add ta, this is the word. We added, we got iftiyat. When I say add noon, then we get this infiyat. When I say add alif sinta, I say this is. And for the feminine, we say mufala. So we get the 5 verbs. Ifal, iftiyal, infial, istifal, mufal. And the next 3 left, we will use fa and lam. Fa and lam added with ta and ya, taf'il. Fa and lam added with ta alif, tafa'ul. Fa and lam added with ta and tafa'ul. Tawidain. So this is actually exercise which normally I verbally was doing till now with you people. I say fal, add ta, it become iftial, add nun, idfial, add alif sinta, istifal, the feminine mufa'ala, then ta with ya added, tafil, ta with alif added, tafal, ta and added, tafal. Let's go for easy. Easy part, that's question answer. فَلَهُمْ أَجُورُهُمْ, for them is their reward in the Rabbihim, with their Lord. وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ, and they will have no fear. وَلَهُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ, and they will not be sad or grieve. Now, indeed, Allah don't see your faces or wealth, He sees your deeds. To whom Allah will make successful those whose faith and deeds are correct. La khawfun alayhim mean they will be not having in future. Mahzunun is the ism maf'ul. Ism fa'il of khafa is khaif. The plural of ajur, ajar is the plural of ajur. Awha mean he sent wahi. Hal al-kayt al-asa, nam al-kaytul asa. Yulkuna, they all put or they will put present and future because it's mudari. We put nulki. Hal al-kaytakal asa, nam al-kaytul asa. Hal tulkun al-asa, nam nulkul asa. Is orhi rabbaka, when your Lord sends wahi to you. Is yulkuna, when they all put present and when they will put future. Hal antum mulkun al-asa, nam nahnu mulkun al-asa. Three known keys from al-ka is lakiya, yalka, ilka. The three verb keys from awha is awha, yuhi, awhi. The 7 homeworks known to you, 2 of tilawah, 2 of the study, 1 of listening, and 3 recording, talk to your course mate, and your study partner, and different surah in Salah. Always pray for yourself, Rabbi Zidna, and for your classmates. Try to teach at least one person QC1 and one person LPQ. Maybe your kids or your parents, your friends, your brother and sister, your spouse. So you can get the material from www.understandquran.com site. Everything is available. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you will have your question